it in the cloud. Okay, guys. So let's divide us into breakout rooms. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, guys. See you 10 or 5 minutes before we finish. Have a nice conversation. Okay, so I am here with Jovita and Heider. Heider, is that right? I pronounced it right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so before we start, I want you guys to present yourselves, but I'm going to start by me. So my name is Abella. I am 26 years old. I'm a production engineering. I used to work in the automotive industry, but it's been almost 2 years since I moved to a food industry. I entered as a trainee, and nowadays I'm a quality coordinator. What more? I live with my parents and my brother here in São Paulo, but last year I moved to Goiânia due to my work, so I lived there for 1 year almost. And I think that's it, guys. Nice to meet you all. João Vitor, can you present yourself?
Of course, nice to meet you,
Nice
Isabella.
to meet you.
The name is uh, my girlfriend.
Really?
So
I know a lot of Isabellas.
she see no she will see the ao vivo. I forgot
Live?
the live. Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
live in YouTube.
Great. Great.
So first, I have to confess I'm beginner in English. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, have 2 months ago I'm started.
Mm-hmm.
Last 2 months, I think 1 month and some days.
You started
So
here on TNT or you start studying
in
English?
English.
Oh, you speak very well. In
No,
2 months, I didn't know how
no,
how pronounce anything.
I not speak very well.
You
Look
do.
like. So I'm 22 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. Um, I do bachelor in biological science in UERJ.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a master degree in UERJ, same.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's it.
Great. Do you work nowadays or you just study?
Depends. I can answer the question in first question
Mm-hmm.
view, but
Yes, that's why I asked it to see if you already worked someday or do you work currently. But nice to
I,
meet you.
I do internship.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Internship, yeah,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
internship.
Internship. Yes, that's correct. Great, great. You are going to be able to talk all those questions. Don't worry. Thank you, João Vitor. Hey there, how about you?
So, similar to you, I production engineering.
Really?
I finished
That's
really,
me.
yes, I finished my graduation in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
I was working automobilistic company until last month, but
Mm-hmm.
now I started to work at aerospatial company. I was living in São Paulo, in Guarulhos, until last month,
Mm-hmm.
but I got opportunity in a new company and I moved to countryside. Here, I am not an engineer yet, but
Mm-hmm.
I work in manufacturing and I process development analyst. And I think I start now in the company, but I think 3 years I can become to be engineer. And I start in TNT. I was studying TNT last year, but I stopped a little period, and I back last week because I needed to improve my pronounce, my listening, and I think in TNT can help me a lot. And now I am living alone, and it TNT helped me to keep the focus on English and forgot the mixes of my family.
Yes, yes, and I think TNT is the best option because we are free to share our opinions or ideas, and for me it worked very well because before TNT I was like afraid to express myself in front of the others. Uh, we afraid of people talking about me and how I pronounce the English, and since we do not this kind of thing, so we have the basic people that don't speak very well. We have people that are fluent. So here you can be and you can talk whatever you want and how you want as well, and it's
Yes,
good.
it's a change.
Yes, yes, it is. And it's good to know that we are partners. We are production engineering. I used to work at
Yes.
General Motors.
Good.
And
I work at Timbraer.
oh, okay. I worked here in São Caetano. I don't know if you know the
Yes,
city.
I was living in Guarulhos. Is near.
Yeah, it's near. Now
But
I work.
now you is in Goiás.
No, I were since I moved to here back here to São Paulo in June, in the last week of
Understood.
June. Yes, but
Good.
I am from São Paulo, but I moved there due to my work because I entered in PepsiCo. I don't know if you know. It's the
Yes,
factory that
PepsiCo, yes, Doritos and shits.
yes,
The,
Doritos, Cheetos, everything like that. And we used to have Mabel, but it
good.
was sold to Camille in
Good.
some weeks ago, and I moved here to Itaquera. It's a PepsiCo factory that we produce torcida in Fofura, and
Yes, but now you live
in São Paulo, here in São
there
Caetano.
there is a PepsiCo in my city, Guarulhos is a PepsiCo. I think
Yes,
there
yes.
is there is a person here in TNT. I think he supervisor there. I think he Gustavo. I don't remember the
Gustavo.
name. Yes, but he's a
Oh,
supervisor.
maybe it is Pedro because I showed
Yes,
him.
Pedro.
Pedro
Yes,
Coutinho.
Pedro Coutinho.
Yes,
He's a
yes, he's
supervisor
my
there.
friend. Yes, he's my friend. He's
Good.
from the manufacturing, and I am
Yes.
in the quality team. It's not the same team, but it's the same
Yes.
company, not the same team. And he's in Guarulhos, and I'm here. I'm at Itaquera. It's a little bit far from São Caetano, but
Yes.
anyways,
But
I'm
now
there.
I am living in Araraquara.
Oh,
I was
okay.
living in Guarulhos and now Araraquara, I think for 4,000 kilometers.
Yes, it's a little bit far from
So,
here, from the center.
yes.
Good
Good. It's a
to
pleasure,
meet
Isabella.
you. But pleasure is mine. So guys, let's go to the questions. The first one here is, how does your manager know that you are working on during the office day? Have you ever experienced that? Like, um, how can I say? How uh, if your manager, he's always in touch with you, he sees you there, or do you guys work at the at home, or how does your manager know that you are working during your day? Like, he used to text you message, stuff like that.
Mm.
João, you can start.
First, congratulations. You are speaking very well. You and
Thank you.
Olga.
It's been a
Uh,
while since I don't speak because I was on vacation. I forgot some words.
I really admire those who do engineering. For example, my brother doing chemical engineering, so I like
Mhm.
I like engineering, and I did the mechanical technical, and maybe no, uh, quasi almost, yeah, no,
Yes.
almost. I did mechanical engineering, but I I do biological science. But
Uh-huh.
whatever. The question, how does your manager know what you were working on during the off day? I think by the results, because in the clinical analysis laboratory, when that I work, um where I do an internship, uh, if something is wrong, the person is sinalizada. I don't.
Um,
The
I
person is sinalization. I don't know.
someone calls the attention of someone.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the person is attention. Some person.
Mhm.
The in the case for the manager. So uh, I think that is the for the result.
Mhm. Yes.
By
How
the
about
result.
you, Heider?
So now in Embraer, I start here 3 weeks ago,
Mhm.
3 weeks before, sorry, and I am training at. Uh, I work at Cummins in Guarulhos,
Mhm.
in the same area. There, the manager normally don't control the activities. I my thought strength, but to me it's okay. Now here in Braer, we have a software called Gira, the name of the software.
Mhm.
And this software, we need to put the information that we are doing during the day. We have to work with the 85% of I forgot the name, efficient. Yes, we need
Mhm.
to work with 85% during the day, and the manager looking the screen, similar a dashboard, and he control the activities that we are doing during the
Mhm.
day or during the month. In Bahrain,
Okay,
this is this time, this type.
got it. It's like a KPI.
Yes, KPI.
Yes. Okay, got it. I don't know if my manager see everything that I'm doing because actually my direct manager, she's not based on Itaquera, so we just see each other like once in a month, for example, or even less than that. But she's always texting me messages on Zoom or WhatsApp, and we are always in touch. And sometimes we have some calls together, so she can see what I'm doing, what I'm not. But she leaves me very like free to do whatever I want in because I have a team and we have a lot of demand in the factory. So she leaves me like do what I think is the best thing to do. But of course I have to schedule the meetings and do stuff, and she's always seeing me like that. Let's go to the other. I just saw that I copy 2 times the same question in every question here. So we are going to skip to number 3. How do you decide when to take a break during your workday? Hey there, how do you decide like now I'm going to take a break of 10 or 15 minutes?
I normally I don't like coffee. I don't like coffee. I never eat coffee in my life, but I don't know in work I need to beber, I forgot. I needed to
Drink?
drink a coffee. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. One time I drank a coffee at home. My mother, why you drink coffee? Nowadays, yes. I think it's
Uh-huh.
necessary. I think
It's
it's
necessary
necessary.
for you to
Yes,
stay waked up.
yes. We needed to keep calm. There is a conversation in machine coffee when you
Mm-hmm.
meet some friend. And
Yes,
when
that's true.
you work at the factory, is a lot of complicated the mixes of problems. We need to solve the problems, and we needed to prepare a meeting, prepare a presentation, solve the problems. Now I have a new software that I am learning. It's so complicated to me because it's new, and
Mm-hmm.
I try to 1 hour I stop, drink a coffee, relax, and back to work.
Yes.
When I feel a little stressful, I try to stop and breathe, and
Mm-hmm.
after I continue my activity.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we cannot manage to do like the 8 hours a day, like only
Yes,
working, only seeing the
pro,
screen. Otherwise, we're going to
productive.
be
Yes,
crazy.
productive every day. Yes,
Yes.
and I was working on factory until 2018.
Mm-hmm.
I am engineer 5 years, but
Mm-hmm.
to me, he already knew. Oh, sorry. To me,
Mm-hmm.
ainda esqueci como que é ainda.
It's still?
Yes, it's still new to participate for meeting a lot, to the
Mm-hmm.
presentation. It's
Yes.
new, and I need to improve this, and I need to do a break
Mm-hmm.
uh, for deliver a good job.
Yes. And you were graduated in 2000
I graduated 2008. When I finished my graduate, I be promoted for the area.
Oh, okay.
I
18
was
or
promoted
8?
eight, 18,
18. Oh, okay.
2018. Yes,
Okay.
2018.
5 years ago, right?
Yes.
Okay. Five,
And
no.
you?
No, four
Uh,
years. I'm production engineering and I I I, I said five instead of four
when you finish your graduate?
in 2020, 2 years ago.
Good. And you
Finally.
coordinator? Coordinator?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
Because I entered in the trainee program of
Good.
PepsiCo, and that's why
Uh,
we like
yeah,
we skip
yes,
some steps.
accelerator the career. It's good.
Yes, but it's hard. It's
I
good because
imagine
you know
you
and
needed to
you
deliver
yes,
more than others.
a lot of pressure, but
You
but
managed
okay.
this.
Yes.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you. How about you, Jovita? How do you know that you have to do some pause in your day and keep the activities uh continue the activities after that? How do you decide?
Mm, the question is so difficult, but I don't have much power for when I stop working. The time is usually determinado, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
for lunch.
Yes,
So
because it's 6 hours, right? When you are intern.
yeah, in my case, internship is so morning.
Mm-hmm.
So because the load collection it's necessary make it doing the collection is very morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's 6 a.m. Uh, started the collection and the pause is for the breakfast. I think 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
and the lunch is a midday.
Oh, okay. You
Mhm.
have how much time do you have in the break? Like 15 minutes?
What?
How much time
I
do you have?
I think usually it's
Mhm.
15 minutes, but
Mhm.
uh, we pass uh, a little time talking, and
Mhm.
usually is a half an
Mhm.
hour, 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Yes, yes. I feel you. Sometimes you like stop for a lunch and you meet other people there and start
Yeah,
talking and you have to say sorry, I have to
yeah.
come
You
back
talk,
work.
talk, talk, and the time pass.
Yes. Yes, I feel you. I work in a factory. I use know that I have to do a break when I have to go to the bathroom, to be honest, because the things are too fast there, and we have a lot of schedules in the Outlook. We have a lot of meetings, like in a row, so it's difficult for you to like have a break and to eat something, to drink coffee or whatever, or to talk with people. um, Mostly my schedule is very tight during the days, and only when I have to go to the bathroom, I do like a pause and I stay in the bathroom for like 5 minutes or more, like just seeing the message, seeing other things instead of like trying to solve problems. But I think that's it. Sometimes I can eat. I cannot say that I stay the whole day like in meetings, but usually I need to go to the bathroom. I stay a little bit longer to make sure I can
Eu vou
breathe
pegar
a
essa
little bit.
ideia. Vou pegar
Sometimes
essa
cry.
ideia.
I'm kidding. But that's it. Let's go to another one. Do you know what your colleagues are working on? Uh, do they know what you are doing during your workday and how? Like in your team, and how do you know the activities of each one of them or not? Vitor, you can start. Do you work in a team or do you work separately from them? Vitor?
Heider. É
Are you,
Heider ou Heider?
Heider.
Vitor? Sorry,
Heider.
João Vitor.
You start, Victor.
Oh, okay.
You can start.
Uh, uh, in my case, in English, it's so difficult to answer the question because the areas in clinical analysis, no, clinical, oh, deu branco aqui.
No problem. Feel free.
Clinical analysis laboratories are fractions, não, são divididas
Mm-hmm.
em áreas específicas, em areas específicas. So I know my area, my sector.
Mm-hmm.
Now I am in all sectors. For example, bioquímica,
Mm-hmm.
hematologia, urinálise, coleta de sangue, collect blood, and what's the other area? Atendimento and laudos. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to say that words, but I know what's the I know the people work in the sectors, and I have a good relation with the people, with the persons that work in the sectors.
Each one of the sector, the areas that you mentioned, there's a specific person responsible for each one of them.
Yeah, have one person responsible for one sector. So, for example, in the sector de coleta, have Cristiano, the responsibility. How do you say that word?
Responsible.
Responsible the sector. So, but have one teacher, my teacher in the Boas Práticas Laboratoriais. He is a manager, not manager, director, general director, the Policlínica. So, ele é o chefão, é o boss, the boss.
He is the boss.
The boss não. So, it's it. That's it.
Great. Thank you, João. Hey there, how about you? Do you know the activities that your colleagues, your team do as well?
So now it's always now it's all new to me because I arrived 3 weeks ago. But my recent experience at Camis, anyone know that anyone doing because normally have vacations and we need to know about some subjects and the activities normally I don't know se cruzar the name, but nowadays in a company one person don't know just to solve sorry I voltar. Nowadays, it's necessary the team to know about the our activities because there is a home office and there is a vacation. There is a lot of things that can happen, and everyone needs to know about the activities. In Embraer now, that I observe is similar. Anyone, everything, no, every person know about the how activities in the area, and I think is best because nowadays anyone is in substitute don't know the word, and I think is good. It's good to know the activities and the activities that I am starting to doing. Everyone know that I'm doing.
Yes, and it's good because we have like a multidisciplinary team with this kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
Yes. I totally agree with you guys because it's almost the same at PepsiCo. We know or we slightly know a little bit about what each one do, each person do. We know sometimes the name not in a deep, not going too deep in the activity, but we know a little bit about what he or she is doing during the days. I know some areas what they need to do, and I know which people I have to look for or to search in case of doubt. So I think people say to me that it's more important for you to know who you have to look for instead of doing the, the thing. So you need to know what people do to do that. But I think I know what my colleagues like my the other coordinators or managers they do a little bit, but in my case I have 13 people in my team and I have to know a little bit about what they do for me to cobrar them. So it's a little bit hard because as Heider, I'm new in the job, not 3 weeks, but 3 months
But
as quality coordinator, but I'm
you
starting.
is boss.
Yes, but it's so difficult because sometimes I don't know what they are talking about, and I say,
Uh,
Explain to me, like since the beginning, I don't know
and
anything about it."
ask a question to me.
Yeah, sure.
How old are you?
26.
And do you have a person? What age in your team? And the age
Uh,
and the where the company.
the youngest is 27 in my team instead of me. I'm the youngest in the team, but I have people like 38, 32, 40 something.
And
Most of
how do you manage this?
It's a little bit hard, but I think it was harder when I started because I was saying to my manager that nobody would pay attention to me and nobody would respect me. And she was like, "No, Isa, it's normal. Go ahead. And if you need something, I'm here to help." But people, it was completely the opposite. People know that I'm new and they try to help me with information,
Yes,
and I always say that to them that I don't know anything and I ask for help, like how did you deal with this kind of situation, like if something wrong happens.
yes,
I always said, how did you deal with that in the past? And they said to me, and I always ask for advice, like
yes,
what do you think about doing something, to see if they think the same thing, the same thought that I am having.
hmm,
And I always ask for help, like if I don't know, I always say that I don't know. We ask for them to help me.
yes,
And it's good, but it's at the same time hard, but because of the activities itself, it's a lot of things about the activities, because you have to do some technical things. You have to know what each person is doing, and also you have to manage the conflict between the team,
yes.
like stuff about
Into the
hiring.
team, into the
Yes,
team.
into the team, right? Yes, and make them be engajados. It's hard, it's hard, but I'm
Yes,
still working on that. And I always say to
yes,
my manager that I'm still learning and I love learning new things. So it's good to have a macro view about
yes. It's
about
different.
this. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Good,
But
good luck.
it's a thank you. I will need it. But that's why I know a little bit about um each one of my team. But it's a process, right? It's not like
Yes,
that. Not only as coordinator, but in all those roles that we play. Like
yes,
it's hard to, like, for you in a new company. Um,
yeah, yes.
like,
Because with people is a little complicated, and
mm-hmm,
in a will be a sorry, be a boss is a little complicated. You knew of the age of the company,
mm-hmm,
similar me. Normally in Braer, just to have an internal process. I don't know,
mm-hmm.
internal recruitment, and the first
Yeah.
person in manufacture there
Oh.
that is came of the other company.
Mm-hmm.
We needed to show that we are 2 times better.
Yes.
It's complicated,
Why
but
you
I
are there, right?
yes, in your case, it is worse because you is a boss, you are manager the area.
Mm.
I am analyst, but I need to show every day that I am capable.
Yes, yes. I think every role, every cargo, I forgot the name, that we have to work on, it's difficult to have its difficulties. It doesn't matter if it's internship or like a manager or
Yes,
analyst. And I don't know you guys, João and Heider, but I feel a lot of pressure by me. Like I'm always pressured to do my best.
Yes,
And
every day.
every day we think about that.
You need to prove to us.
To prove to
Yeah,
us.
I'm agree with you.
Sometimes it's not even our bosses that is demanding. It's like us. Like I have to send this thing or do something, and
Yes.
we are um not. It's not always that we are satisfied with our jobs.
Yes, in complicated, you worked in automobilistic. I also, I
Mhm.
al- I was working automobilist in a big city, and I am working in other area in countryside. The
Mhm.
kind of people is completely different. In
Yes.
in big city, you so fast. You run a lot. In countryside, the person calm, polite, is completely
Yes,
different.
completely. I felt the
Yes.
same at Goiânia because I was like hushing everything and I was like, oh, do that, do that. And
Yes.
my boss there, he always said to me,
Keep calm,
no,
relax.
calm, no
Yes.
problem.
Yes.
Send this file tomorrow,
Mm,
next week. And I was like, no, I
yeah.
have to send again. Send that
Yes.
now.
I'm learning. I am learning. I'm
But
trying
it's good.
to. Yes, it's good.
Yes,
It's good
it's
to
good for
us.
us to like
To grow.
yes, to grow and living at Goiânia, I realized that sometimes I was like always rushing and not stopping to see what is going around, understand people, and like
Yes, it's a part
to know ourselves also.
boss needs this kind of experience.
Yes, that's
Good.
true. That's true. Let's go to the other one. I think we have time. I always love talking about working.
I joke.
So if you guys let me, I will stay here until like 11 p.m. talking about.
Yes.
You have to stop me like Isabella, stop talking. Let's go to another one. Oh, the 7 here is good. Let's start with João because he is a little bit shy. I don't let him talk. Uh, if someone looks over your shoulder at your computer screen, do you consider this to be an invasion of privacy? Why and why not? If people are
Uh,
seeing what you are doing, João, what do you think about it?
I got it, the question, but first I need to talk. Uh, what what means a little bit about, because you are speaking, I think, 4 times, and I don't understand.
Oh, what
A
the
li-
the
the
seven
sentence,
question?
a little bit about.
Oh, okay. A little bit about it's like um pouquinho
Hum,
sobre, a little
tá.
bit about other activities, um pouquinho sobre todas as
Hum,
outras atividades. It's like
entendi.
that. A little bit about blah blah blah.
Ah, porque
I
vocês
think it's
falaram
like
tantas vezes que eu fiquei. Pô, o que que isso significa? A
a
little bit
vicious, I
about.
think that I do. In Portuguese,
Ah,
I always said the word né a lot of times. And
né?
and I think in English I always say a little bit about.
Ah, agora eu vou falar little bit about toda hora, né? Porque eu só
Don't do
falo
that.
né.
You're going to blame me.
Eu acho que nas apresentações que eu tenho de, de faculdade, eu só falo né, então, né.
Me
Agora
too.
a
Me
little
too.
bit about, só pra fingir que sei falar inglês.
You're going to rock
Uh,
doing that.
so a little bit about. This happened to my girlfriend.
Mhm.
The situation uh, happened. Uh, for example, my girlfriend stayed with me. Uh, the boss, her boss, talked about when when the boss, her boss, uh, I I forgot some words.
No
Uh,
problem. Take your time.
chegou, eu esqueci quando
Arrive.
arrive. When her boss arrived in the escritório, eu esqueci também.
Mm-hmm.
She put uh, the she mexeu in the computer with
Really?
the
Her
the
computer?
yeah, her computer,
Mm-hmm.
but the computer is the company, so uh, it's difficult understand uh, when the when something is not your is not your no não é seu
Mm-hmm.
it's
Uh,
difficult understand it because
mm-hmm.
for example in this case the computer is the company and this computer is the of the boss the her boss, so
Mm-hmm.
it's not appropriation um, appropriation is my girlfriend, for
Mm-hmm.
example. So I understand I got it, my girlfriend, but for example, in the computer for the my internship, I'm using some days, but I know the computer is the everybody, the
Mm-hmm.
everyone work it this computer, so I can't use it putting my passwords password uh, pa-
Mm-hmm.
my password because I know uh, alguém pode usar contra mim ou algo do tipo.
Mm-hmm.
Enfim,
Yes, but the computer is like a desktop or is a notebook? Like she
is a
can.
desktop.
Oh, okay, okay.
So,
Yeah,
no
I
caso
think
da minha
when we.
namorada, eu não sei.
Mm-hmm.
Eu não
Yeah,
sei,
because
mas
when you have the password and it's a desktop, I think it's not that the worst thing because people used to like put their password and access to their like uh área de trabalho, the desktop, right? Yes, the desktop.
yeah, yeah.
And but when you have a notebook for you, I think it's strange to people like access that and see what you are doing. I think it's
Uhum.
a little bit again,
A little bit.
a little bit about lack of um, trust sometimes, right?
Uhum. É,
I don't like that as well.
I don't like to put my password in this these computers because
Mm-hmm.
it's not safe. It's safe. It's not
Yes.
safe. Uh, and in this case, I'm agree with the boss, but uh, my girlfriend got it, understand it because she started the internship.
Mm-hmm.
So she don't news, yeah,
Yes,
don't
it's
news.
hard. It's hard.
É bem complicado. Eu estou falando português. It's very complicated this situation because when you beginner in
The
so
company.
in the company is it's
Yeah.
every our difference is very different.
Yes. until you start learning about the culture of the company, I think it takes time,
Mm-hmm.
and even in this computer stuff too. How
Mm-hmm.
about you, hey there? How do
I
you feel
think
when people
I
see
think
what you're
our
doing?
time is finished, correct?
Yes, but you can talk. I will bring people back.
Uh, okay. So I think we need to have our privacy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this kind of control of the job. I think it is impolite to talk last boss, but
Mm-hmm.
I had a boss that is control a lot, and this was so bad to me. And
Mm-hmm.
I improve my some things that I had in the company. I improve now because, for example, I think that every day someone is looking that I work, that I
Mm-hmm.
doing, because my last boss. And then
Yes,
now we
you
are
get
sad about
a little bit traumatized.
yes, but I think we need to have a provide privacy, and
Mm-hmm.
the boss needed to have a confidence in
Yes.
the workers.
Yes, for
That's it.
sure. For sure. Thank you, Heider. Thank you, João. Hi, guys. Welcome back. 4 times until we finish. How was the conversation, Wanda? Did you like it? Sorry,
Yeah.
guys, to put the same question like in a row. I put the first and the
Yeah.
second the same, the third and the fourth.
We see your
Sorry.
working. We see.
Sorry, guys.
No problem.
How
Yeah,
was that for
it
you?
was a really good conversation. We have fun in our room. It's really good. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
for the
Great.
subject.
No
It's
problem. I appreciate you guys here. Angel, how about you?
Was awesome. Really, you know, friendship conversation was really awesome. We created some questions and
Mm-hmm.
talked about work, environment, privacy, the pros and cons about working in public work and privacy work. Was
Mm-hmm.
awesome. Thanks a lot, Isabel.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. Thiago, how was for you?
Was great. My colleagues were great. The subjects, the questions, I loved it. We had an excellent conversation. I loved.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Great.
you.
I was talking to Heider and João Vitor that if you guys let me, I will talk about work like until 11 p.m. because I love talking about this kind of subjects. And for you guys, Heider and João Vitor, how was for you? Did you like it? Your first time
As
here with me?
similar as you said, we always you almost finished the conversation 9 p.m. Was
Yes.
so good conversation, great question. Congratulations, Isabel. Very
Great.
good.
Thank you. Thank you. How about you, João? Did you like it?
Congratulations too. I like it. I enjoyed the conversation. You are cool, facilitadora,
Mm-hmm.
cool,
The
nice,
host? Mm-hmm.
nice host.
Thank you.
So I really like the the conversation, and I need to talk about one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know if it's just me, but the 10 the question 10 talks about your production. So my productivity is much high at down. It's not in night at
Mm,
night.
nice.
So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's just me, but for
Mm-hmm.
example, at uh, midnight, I can think in all things.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's it. I really
Thank you,
like
João,
it
for
just
sharing. Mine is in the morning, so
in the
I'm not
morning.
a night, like I'm sleeping. Going after here on CNC, I'm going to sleep because I cannot project anything at night. But thank you for sharing. Guys, we are running out of time. I have to finish. But I will send the link of the, I don't have the link of the YouTube here because I have some issues with my computer, as you may know. But I have the survey of this conversation. Please feel free to share your opinion. How was it for you guys, for us to make TNT even better each meeting? And I hope to see you guys next Monday here. I came back, so I will stay here for a long time, not in vacation anymore. So I hope to see you guys back here. And I'm really happy that you guys enjoyed the conversation. And Heider shared his LinkedIn. I will add you,
Good.
Heider.
I
And
wait.
please add me there too. Isabella Barbaroto is just it's easy to to find. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye. Have a
See
nice
you.
week. See
Bye
you.
Bye.
bye.
Thanks,
Bye bye.
Abella.
Thank you.
Bye bye.